64 of the CamijoKnit podcast. Today is Thursday. It's March 30. So we only have today and tomorrow left in March, and then April is just around the corner. It should be spring, but when I look outside my window, it's not very springy, it's very rainy. So I'm hoping that the sun will be out very soon and we can have some spring weather around here. That would be nice. So welcome back to the channel if you are a returning viewer, and if you are new, welcome. My name is Camilla. I live here in Denmark in Scandinavia with my family, my husband Lars, and our two teenage daughters. They are soon to be 17 and 20, so oh my goodness, they are almost adults. Giving me extra free time and a new type of worrying. I think the older my daughters get, the less I have to work for them, but the more I worry about them. They go about in the world, they travel. Nomi will go to Africa for 6 months after the summer, and yes, you know, if you have daughters that age, you know that yeah, you just worry a lot. But they're really good girls, so I really shouldn't be worrying. I think it's just a mental state for some reason. Anyway, I didn't mean to go down that road. I don't know why I started to talk about that. But anyway, welcome to a new episode. Today we have some interesting content. We have a winner for the giveaway, so stay tuned for that. And also a little what is going on, the progress that I'm doing on some of my knitting, a few new things to talk about. So I hope you have a lovely coffee or tea or something. I have a very interesting glass of cold water because I stayed out a little too late last night and I had a little too much white wine. So all I need to do today is drink lots of water. So cheers. But it felt so good to come out. I go out that much. I'm usually at home. I have friends over a lot. I do cook a lot for people, and they stop by and they eat here a lot. And but I just don't go out that much. So I have some old friends from school, and we just decided to go out to this little winery, and they had some really good food and some really nice wine. Yeah, we had some wine and we stayed late and we laughed and we had a good time. So yeah, you pay the price the next day, but it was worth it, definitely. I am filming a day in advance because tomorrow Lars and I are going to Cologne in Germany. There's a huge like a huge fair for like retailers of yarns. There'll be like sewing stuff and crochet stuff and yarn and all sorts of things. So some of the places where I buy my yarn will be there. So it's a great opportunity for me to just see and feel the yarn. Usually I can only just go online and pick whatever yarns I order to dye. So it's a great opportunity for me to see the yarn in real life and also see what else is available. I'm looking for wool tops to see what's available, different types of wool tops for me to dye, and yeah, just get inspired. So I'm really looking forward to going to Cologne this weekend. We're going with some friends. They own the local yarn store, so they go there every year. I have not been there before, but thought it would be a great opportunity for me to go. So I'm thinking that I will vlog when we go to Cologne, and I can bring you with me and you can see this huge fair. It's like a trade fair with sewing and yeah, all different kinds of crafting. So I'm very interested and excited. And also they say that Cologne is a very beautiful city. I've never been there before, so I'm excited to go and just get away for a little while actually and just see something new. I could also feel that I have been a little anxious because the last time we left the house, Lars got real sick. So I just hope for a healthy and calm trip this time. Yeah, so since I'm leaving tomorrow, I'm filming this a day in advance so that you will not miss out on a Friday episode. I did cheat the last time and I was a little late. So I'm do my best to not let that happen too much. I have also been doing some filming the last couple of days. So soon I will upload video of me in the dye studio. I have been filming the whole process of the bird, the yellow hammer, guldspur in Danish, and the whole dyeing process of the main skein and the 2 minis and my thoughts around it and everything from beginning to end. And I'm also thinking before I publish it that I will just kind of have the episode end with me knitting something in the yarn. So, but yeah, so that's coming up soon. And that means that the Bird of April is complete. They're all over here. I always fill my 2 rooms over here in my shelves with Bird of the Month. And I take a picture, and I can't show you because they didn't leave the nest yet, and I don't want to reveal any surprise. So I want you to open the yarn and then be surprised and not see it on Instagram or here on YouTube. So unfortunately, I can't show you the Bird of April. You have to wait. But I did dye a little bit more yarn than ordered. So and I also remembered to keep one for me. So I will share with you in the next episode the yellow hammer. I can say that it's my favorite bird so far. I'm extremely happy and satisfied with this bird. About the birds, I just want to let you know that if you are buying birds from another country, not Denmark, but any other country, and you want to like buy 3 birds and then have them shipped together, just send me an email. You can just order the bird and choose pickup, and you can do that for a couple of birds, and then when you want them to be shipped, you just pay shipping for the bird number 3 or bird number 4 and then I will ship them together. I'll just keep them in a little box with your name on it and I'll save them. And I understand shipping overseas or just shipping anywhere else except Denmark is pretty expensive. I do that because I want to be insured, so that if the post service lose the package, I can send you a new one and everything will be insured. And also they will hand deliver every package that I send, so that I know that you have to like sign it and receive the package. So that's why it's a little bit more pricey, but that's just to make sure that I don't send anything out there that doesn't show up. So I totally, completely understand if you want to save a little bit on shipping and have the birds shipped together. So if that's what you want, you can just choose pickup and send me a little comment on your order. I want to have this shipped with the next bird or the next bird. That's no problem at all. And if you're confused about how this is going to work, just send me an email. Don't write me on Instagram. Don't write me anything important on Instagram, because those messages, they just get lost. So I get several messages on Instagram about test knitting or something, and I lose them, and people get mad because I don't answer. So if you wanna write me with something important, send me an email. And also, if you want to test knit, just test knit like whenever I do test knitting. Keep an eye out on Instagram, because every time I have a test knit that I want testers for, I will announce that on Instagram. And if you send me an email, I'll keep your email, but there's a big risk that I will lose it again. So if you want to knit from me, like knit and give me back the things you have knitted, like knit from me and for my shop, that's a whole other deal. Then you can send me an email. But just only test knitting, just keep an eye out on Instagram, just to make sure you don't get disappointed and I don't get any angry emails for not responding. Okay, that being said, I am working on the Melted Mirage by Stephen West. I have shown you that before, and I've done some progress, and I have put this in my new bag. This is a gift from me to me, because when Lars was sick and I was sitting in Austria and feeling sorry for myself, I don't actually remember exactly when I ordered it, but I think I was sitting in Austria thinking that I deserved this bag. So this is a bag from Sandy by the Lakeside. If you have been around this channel for a while, you know that I am a Sandy by the Lakeside fan. I think she is the sweetest, and I enjoy her podcast so much. So I got this bag, and it smells like leather, and I love it. And inside this bag I have my Melted Mirage shawl, it's perfect because the colors are just, look, they just match. But I did some progress on this. It's so addictive. I love two-colored brioche, and I am for sure going to be designing something in two-colored brioche. I'm thinking about a huge cowl or something. I don't remember how far I was the last time. I think I was somewhere around here, but now I just changed color again. You can see how this is a little bit more red, and I think I need around 16 more rows or something like that, and I'm complete. And I'll need to do huge tassels, and I love that. So this is so much fun. I will bring this in the car with me when we go to Cologne this weekend, and hopefully it will be done. And besides the big leather bag, Sandy sent me one of her cute little bunny bags. And I'm crazy about this denim version, and you just kind of fold this and you can put a little sock in here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take one of the Birds of April, one of the yellow hammers. I saved a gold Stellina version for myself this time, and I will cake that up and bring this with me in my bunny bag, and I will take this with me. I just think that our sock knitting is the best car knitting ever. So, and also when you go around the fair and you go around the city of Cologne, it's just always nice to have a small knitting project. So I will bring a little bird with me. Besides my big shawl, I am also knitting, and I don't remember if I showed you this or not. I was so inspired by the Easy Peasy Scrappy Sock Cal. I'll put the hashtag down below, of these cute scrappy socks. Yes, I remember now that I told you about this, because these are all my minis from the Advent I got from Lisa, who has the podcast and so on. And I haven't been working on these for quite a while actually, but I just thought I would share because they're cute. I'm also a sponsor at the Easy Peasy Scrappy Sock 2023 Cal. So if you want to join, you can win a 5 skein mini set of mine. So I will put the link down below to I think her name is Jane, to her Instagram, so you can see all the fun scrappy socks, and also some of all the prices that are there. So I don't know if I'll be actually done with a pair of socks, but it doesn't matter. I just think it's really fun. That was 2 projects. The last project is a new design that's coming up, and I'm having so much fun with this, and I'm enjoying this yarn so much. Some fun, bright colors. I usually don't knit a lot in very bright colors like this, but I'm really enjoying this so much. This is my progress so far, and I think the fun part about this shawl is that it looks good on both sides. So, and down at the bottom I have used the mint and the teal color and done like a slip stitch pattern, and the pink part here is just regular garter stitch. I love that with shawl knitting, that you have some parts that are more hard than others, and then some garters you just knit back and forth. I really like that as well. So good progress. Well, I was just interrupted because Nomi is about to turn in a huge assignment for her last assignment for school, and she needed help. So anyway, yeah, so this is the zebra shawl. I might come up with a better name. I can hear her all happy in the hallway because she just turned in the paper, so she's happy. Anyway, so I think the shawl will be kind of alternating. I don't know if that's right, but I will be doing some parts of garter and some kind of slip stitch pattern and maybe something else, I don't know. And so far I'm using these 3 colors, and I think I will keep doing that. I thought about adding like a brown, but I don't think I'll do that. Maybe for another version. But I'm having fun with this, so I'm also going to take this with me to Cologne and see if I probably won't get that much knitting done, but I don't know. I'm hoping for some time at the hotel with my feet up and a good movie and maybe a cold beer and some knitting and relaxing. I really hope that this trip will be both a lot of inspiration and some sightseeing and going out a little bit and then some relaxing. And I just love to stay at the hotels and have my feet up and knit and watch movies. So hopefully we'll have some time for that. I did dye some more of the boucle yarn, and yesterday I dyed some of this gorgeous light baby blue. It's actually the Baby's That Your Name colorway. And Tine, who is my business partner in this little project of the woolly clutch that we made together. If you have not seen that, you can go back to the episode from last week, episode number 63. I show this little kit that we're making. So Tina is making the inside of the bag with the zipper and everything, and then I will dye the yarn and you knit yourself a little clutch and you sew them together, and there's a little tutorial on how to do everything. And I just thought for the spring this would be a nice color, so just wanted to show you this. And talking about colors, I just want to thank you so much for all your great suggestions for great colors for the silky lace, or the lace silky. I can never forget what I call that yarn. The silky lace, I think it's called the silky lace. You have some very beautiful ideas, and once I get back from Cologne and I have a huge wholesale order, and once I get that shipped out of the house, I will have some time to dye some of that silk and look back on all your comments and try out some of your suggestions. A lot of them was just right down my alley, so I can't wait to do that. Also, I got a huge box of dye the other day. I didn't open it yet, but it's full of blue. So my blue period will continue once I get the wholesale order out the door. Another new thing is that I have been looking for the perfect DK base. I have actually I have two DK bases, but I have one DK base, which is my sock base, and you can of course use that for anything else, which is a 75% merino, 25% nylon. It's a great base. I'm very happy about it, but I would like another DK base that would be good for like sweaters, and I wanted something with just a little bit of a halo, and it's been hard, so I just got this base home. I just ordered 1 kilo, so I'm just gonna test this. This is DK weight yarn, 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. So it's a very soft, very lovely yarn. My only concern is that it might be too drapey for a sweater, but I don't know. I have to test. You never know in advance. Sometimes the alpaca is great and it will hold, and other times it will just grow a little bit and get a little too drapey. I'm thinking it's perfect for shawls and hats and mittens and everything close to your skin. It's super soft, and yeah, so I have to experiment with this a little bit. Maybe if I have like a tighter gauge, it will be good for a sweater, but I don't know yet. But it's extremely soft and very nice, so we'll see. If you have any preferences on DK weight base, let me know what kind of wool you prefer for sweaters, if you like them soft like this or anything else, and I will look into it. Also, I did something else. I have seen this before, and I, as a knitter, before I started to dye, I could really not understand the fuss, but then I saw there's a Danish podcast with Helle and Merete, and it's called De Løse Ender, and they were talking about sock blanks. So, and I love this kind of sock blanks because it's 2 strands of yarn, so you can knit 2 identical socks, and I think that's a great idea. So instead of having a sock blank and have 2 different socks, this is like a double, and I will dye these and you can knit identical socks. Thought that would be fun. So they are soon to be in this shop, and when I say soon, I don't know when that will be. because I actually have a tendency to make so many plans, and I don't have time to do all of the things that I want to do. So maybe it's a project for me to play with once I am taking some time off. Take time off to dye yarn. No, but seriously, when Easter break is here just around the corner and I do not plan to work that much during Easter, I can have time to just play around and experiment a little bit, and that doesn't really feel like work. So we will see. Also, Advent. I know it's still only March, and it might seem a little too early to be thinking about Advent calendars for December, but I have to dye approximately 70 Advents. That is 70 times 24 mini skeins. That's a lot of yarn. So I have to be prepared, and to make sure I don't get totally stressed, I would like to start earlier than I did last year. Last year was my first time doing Advents, and now I know the work that it takes. One thing is dyeing the yarn, but then you have to twist all the yarns, and then you have to put them in small bags or boxes or whatever kind of wrapping you need for your Advent. And then you have to put all of those in a basket and do all the Christmas stuff. It's a big work. I love it, but it is a big work. So I really need to be a little bit more, what is that called? I need to think in advance and be prepared. So I have decided on the theme. I'm super excited. I'm not gonna reveal anything just yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm totally prepared and I have something to show you. But it's exciting, and I'm so excited, and this is going to be so good. So stay tuned for the Advent calendar. Very, very soon. I am considering only having 2 base options: the gold glitter sock and the normal like sock, and only fingering weight yarns. It's just too much work to have all these different bases and make sure I have enough of everything and I don't mix them up and stuff. So yep. Only 2 bases. I was just I saw that Fru Valbo, my favorite hand dyer from Sweden, she only does 1 base, and I ordered it because I just love Fru Valbo's color. So I ordered one for myself. And I know that's not the best business move ever, but I don't care. I want one of her Advents. So guys, I think that's it for me today. I will get this edited and uploaded, and then I need to go and pack all your birds and see if I can send at least the ones that are going out of the country. I would like to send those today, and the others I will send on Tuesday or Wednesday. I do not have time to ship them all today. I would have liked to, but I don't have time. So that will be next week. And until then, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you back here for a regular episode in 2 weeks. And before that, I'll bring you in. I haven't decided if I'm going to send you the vlog first, or from Cologne, or the dye studio vlog. Either way, there will be a vlog out next Friday. So the only thing we have to do now is announce the winner of the giveaway, and the winner is Tine Hansen. So Tine, I will just write you a comment on your comment here on YouTube, and please send me an email, not Instagram and not here on YouTube. Send me an email with your shipping information, your name, your address, your phone number, and your email address, and I will ship you a bullfinch. As soon as you send me your shipping information, I will send you this bird. So if you're at least, well, no, that's not true because I won't be home. So I will ship this to you next week. So send me your address, phone number, and email, and you will have your own little bullfinch. And that is all for me today. So take care, guys, and I will see you soon.